Hello there, everybody. How are you all doing today? Welcome back as we do more E3. Back to the 2003 Showfloor footage.
Yeah.
It should be really, really nice. So, we're starting off on JT Shine's E3 Rare Nintendo footage GameCube demo / E3 Showfloor. This is a shorter one. So this will probably be like a shorter part since I'm not planning on combining these with another one. Because unfortunately, I may not be able to do them together. So we're just gonna probably do this shorter one. It'll be okay. I'm allowed the occasional short part. Chill out.
Yeah,
It's okay.
relax.
So this should be pretty interesting. You ready, Megan?
Yeah.
Now we're probably gonna 2x speed this one as well. But I also just want to see. It sounds like they have Steve Martinet, actually. It sounds like he's there. Charles Martinet.
I mean,
Charles
won't be
Martinet.
surprised.
I don't know why it's Steve.
Yeah, I just love that expression Mario was given. He's just like angrily staring at you while he's tossing mushrooms.
Yeah, right?
That's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, there he is. There's Charles Martinet. I love how they just have him there still.
Yeah.
I just love the idea that in a timeline Mario is threatening to smack people.
Very aggressively, apparently.
So canonically, Mario has said this, by the way. Go Luigi. I'm just giving this at 1x speed just because Charles Martinet is here.
Yeah, that's fair. God, I wish I could have 8 plates of spaghetti meatballs. That was a very angry mountain. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of interesting seeing this course because I've only ever seen this on like the newer Mario Kart games because I never played Double Dash that much. But you can definitely tell that this has a lot lower resolution than the newer versions.
Well, Megan, not playing something that, or never playing something that much doesn't really make any sense, Megan. Either you never played it or you haven't played it much.
I played a little bit of Mario Double Dash. I didn't own it, so I only played it when I was at a friend's house. And we didn't play it a lot. So we mostly played Melee, I think.
Wario World. I always forget there's a Wario World on GameCube.
I do too.
Whoa. Man, look at him go. He's punching everything.
I mean, it is Wario. Oh, apparently he can do that, though.
Yes, apparently.
It's the only Wario game I ever played, I think, was Mario Land 3 on the Game Boy Color. But I was never very good at it. Didn't get very far.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, they actually have a playable demo.
They did. So this I actually do want a 1x speed through, just because seeing Star Fox, I mean, like I said, I didn't even know it was a thing. So seeing this is really interesting to me. More Charles Martinet in the background too. Nice.
It's kind of cool that Falco was also going to be a playable character.
Yeah. But it makes sense, right? That, like, I don't know why they have 2 foxes, though. That's a bit strange. Where's Peppy? Peppy? Yeah, where's Peppy?
I mean, to be fair, this is an early demo. Chances are they didn't have a ton of models.
True.
Although, to be fair, like, I guess if they have this whole flying demo part, too, they had it decently long before they canceled it.
Well, it looks like this might all just be the same game. Like maybe you can fly and drop down and shoot from the ground, right? Like, it seems like that's the kind of game that it is. At least at this point in time, right?
Well, no, for sure. Like, I know it's part of the same game, but I'm just curious how they have so much of it, like, together like this. Like, it seems like the mechanics of the ships and even, like, the shooting and everything seem pretty good. It's mostly like the level design that seems very basic and kind of empty.
Yeah.
So like they had a lot of the core systems down before it got canceled.
Yeah, right. It's really interesting to see. I wonder if
Mario
there's a
Golf?
build out there somewhere.
I mean, there might be.
Because if there is, I'd love to check it out.
Yeah, no, I would be curious.
Yeah, in Mario Golf. Spent a lot of time on Mario Golf. On like the N64 and GameCube iterations of Mario Golf.
I never played any Mario Golf. Never had any of them.
They're fun. They're fun. Ooh, almost Koopa. Pikmin. Pikmin 2, kind of doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, showing off the new Pikmin as well, purple and white.
That's true, because the original was only like the red, blue, and yellow, right?
Yep.
Also Kirby's Air Ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I really want to
didn't
get this
actually
game.
look at
I've heard it's pretty fun and it's pretty unique for a racing game. It's just a relatively rare GameCube game, so it's kind of expensive.
And Mario Party.
Yeah. Mario Party 5. Bye, Wario. So I remember playing this mini game when we played the remake a little while ago.
Yeah, All Stars, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Crystal Chronicles.
I was gonna say Crystal Chronicles.
Yeah, it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know, Megan. I know what Crystal Chronicles is. I just couldn't read the title that quick.
Okay, that's fair.
And I was like, is that the title for Crystal Chronicles? And yeah, it was.
Yeah. I would be curious on how much the GameCube version of this game would go for.
Yeah, I'd be curious too.
Like, I know we have the remake and stuff now, which is probably the version I'll play, but I'd be kind of curious if this would be considered a rare game or not.
On 1080.
Yeah.
Once again, very good. In my opinion, one of my favorite snowboarding games, actually.
Oh yeah? Do you have a physical copy of this game?
I do not. I don't believe so.
Okay, well maybe we'll have to find one at some point.
I mean, that'd be cool. Like, it's not one I, like, need. It's just, like, I just really liked it, right?
Yeah. I just think it's one of those ones that's pretty cheap to pick up if we wanted it.
I mean, probably. Yeah,
I like how they have the different skins for Link.
Yeah, right.
They better have a Shadow Link.
Ooh, Sega.
Also, ring out mechanics are cool.
Yeah. Billy Hatcher. The boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a different game as Billy Hatcher.
Yeah. I mean, considering the market and everything, I'm really curious to why Billy Hatcher didn't sell very well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I would think on GameCube, like, it'd be right down the alley of most GameCube players, but it's possible maybe it just came out at a bad time, maybe it was hard to find physical copies of it, maybe they underestimated demand.
I think that could be possible.
Lost out.
Yeah, like, I don't really remember if Billy Hatcher was considered, like, a bad game, like, in any aspect. I remember having fun with it. I remember having, like, I have a good memory of it. right?
Yeah. Like, I
There's
don't think it would be
maybe
considered bad, but I've never talked to anybody who's actually played the game, so I'm not entirely sure what perception of the game is.
like, here's the thing too. Like, maybe I'll play the game. Like, maybe I'll buy the game eventually again, and I'll play it, and I'll be like, yeah, it's actually not that great, right? Like, who knows? Maybe at some point that'll happen, or maybe I'll be like, damn, yeah, this game is actually really fun. Like I remember it being, you know.
Yeah, I mean, memory is a tricky thing when it comes to a lot of things like that. I know there's quite a few games where I'm like, I really enjoyed this game as a kid, and then I go back to it and I'm like, I really hate this game now.
F-Zero GX.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rob.
I was gonna say, I like how they just had Evil Rob there.
It's really unfortunate that F-Zero has fallen off like so hard.
Yeah.
I mean, when you see people play like that, I mean, it kind of makes sense, you know, if you really think about it.
I mean, I guess that's true. Maybe that's one of the reasons why it struggled, is because it's known for being an incredibly fast-paced racer, and from what I understand, this version of F-Zero is rather punishing. So maybe it was just too difficult for most casual consumers.
Maybe, that could be true.
Which probably, when Nintendo compares that to, like, Double Dash, they're probably like, yeah, why would we put all this effort into this franchise that people don't want?
I mean, that's true. I was just like, wee, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Like, that could be true. I think we're due for another F-Zero shot at some point. I could see Nintendo bringing it back, like, once, especially after the whole F-Zero 100 thing that they did. Or whatever it was called.
Yeah. I think it's F-Zero 99. I think that's relatively popular, and I think people still play it, so I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo was doing that to, like, test the market. Because I think if they made a new F-Zero game, they probably would get a decent amount of sales now if it was made good.
Probably. Like, I'd be curious if they're going to give F-Zero a shot on the Switch 2 or something.
Yeah, I mean, I could very easily see that, because even looking, like, back at the Wii U era, they had that one game, I believe it was, like, Fast RMX or something like that. It was, like, a futuristic racing game similar to F-Zero that came out, like, when the Wii U came out, and people really enjoyed that one, and I know since then we've got stuff like Red Out, so I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo tries it again if they deem it worth it after F-Zero 99.
I mean, it certainly is possible. And then you have Twin Snakes, and I already hear people getting caught.
Oh, he got the stuff with the spotlight.
Yeah. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid, great game. Twin Snakes. Just play the original. Like legitimately, anyone that if anyone watching this has ever thought, man, I want to try like Metal Gear Solid, find a way to play the original. Don't worry about Twin Snakes. Play the original. It's the canon experience, right? And I say that because in every reference to MGS1, which MGS1 is it? It's not the Twin Snakes, I'll tell you that. It's always the original one on PS1, right? And I think that itself is very telling.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is very telling, and, like, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with Twin Snakes, but the game was very much not designed to be played that way, so it makes a lot of encounters in the game feel very different, and, like, especially some of the boss battles in that game, they're really cool and pretty challenging.
Yeah.
So, like, I would definitely recommend playing the original too. Obviously, if you have the capacity to play Twin Snakes and you're curious, go for it, but probably after you play the original.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, play Twin Snakes if you want, just play the original first if you haven't, right? By Luke Cowabunga.
Yeah.
The 2003
this
Ninja
looks cool.
Turtles. It does. Maybe this is one we should try picking up. It's just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, though. I did try looking it up earlier. I couldn't find it. If I were to find... And the problem is I can't put it in 2003, because that'll just give me the cartoon. TMNT 2003, right? So we'll have to look for this one. It's going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't think they really started using, like, a year as part of a game title. I want to say until about the 2010s when they started remaking a lot of games.
You know, I just realized, did they call this one Conquer Live and Uncut?
I think so.
Because isn't it Live and Reloaded now?
Yeah, I assume they changed the title.
Oh boy, we have some, like, cameo here.
Cameo.
We're gonna watch this at one-time speed, just because, you know, this is rare right here. Like, actually,
Yeah.
like, they made it, and it's also not released, this version, right? It's rare.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Also, I just found Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and price charting goes for about $35.
Okay, and that's the one that they showed here?
Yeah, the
Okay.
GameCube version. At least I assume it is. So yeah, we could probably find it. Yeah, I do want to play Cameo. I just always thought like the whole elemental thing was really cool, and I like my 3D platformers, so I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll definitely pick it up when we see it next. I don't think it's expensive, so...
No, I think when I saw it, it was like a $10 or $15 game, maybe $20. Like I said, I think it's just one of those things. I didn't have an Xbox, didn't care to buy Xbox games, so... But yeah, we'll have to check and see if we can find Grab by the Ghoulies sometime too.
I don't know, the Game Boy Advance SPs.
That's a lot of colors at launch.
Yeah, right? Like, I like those, just them showing off the colors.
Yeah. Because I was always under impression, I don't know, maybe it's just because we didn't get them all in America, but I only thought there was like maybe 5 or 6 colors.
I mean, true, it doesn't really seem like... Yeah, like, when I think of the colors, I don't really think there's that many, but I guess there are. Like you said, maybe some of them weren't released in North America, maybe some of them were only Japan or Europe exclusive.
Yeah, because the ones I remember are like the black, the silver, the blue, the red. And then I think like that rose pink one we did get here as well. I just don't remember getting like yellow or green or any of the other colors there.
And then we have just walking around. Yeah, I love how... There's something I just love about watching these Showfloor videos, how that we've seen them throughout the years now, right?
Yeah.
How just like... I don't know, it's like every time I see the main hall, I'm like, man, I remember this place from like a year ago. That's pretty cool. Like a little tornado thing. That's neat.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I wonder if that's meant to be like a display from like Sonic or something. Because don't they do a tornado thing in Heroes?
Yeah, they do. I'm pretty sure that's one of the moves you can do with Sonic. That's pretty cool though. Like, I'm just trying to think of like how they would do that. And I mean, like, if you took dry ice and put it in with like a fan or something, you could probably make that effect pretty easily.
I mean, maybe.
Assuming it's not just lights.
Like, it could just be lights or like a screen effect. I just think getting a screen that shape would be difficult and have it like look that good. That is really interesting.
It would. Though. Is that the Jack statue? Jack 2!
Let me see. We got Jack 2.
Oh, Whiplash!
Jack 2 and Whiplash. Yeah, you're right. That is Jack 2.
Yeah.
Did they show Jack 2 at the conference? No, they didn't, because they didn't really talk about that
many games. They did not,
because
we didn't see games.
Man.
Sorry, Sony, you didn't show any of your games in your conference. It was all tech stuff.
Man, how crazy that there are times, even in modern E3, when I remember so many people just going like, yeah, they didn't really show any games.
Yeah.
And how some things never change. So yeah, Jack 2 statue, and then you have Whiplash. A game that Megan and I are now like pretty hardcore looking for, to be honest. I am, at least. I'm trying to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, I think it goes for around $50 Canadian. It's not like a super rare game, but every time I've tried to look for it, because I'm trying to get a PS2 copy, I haven't seen it. As soon as I see it, I will probably pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah,
because like I only ever played it when we rented it, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Very different. Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you once again to JT Shine for that one. So the first show floor. I mean, E3's looking pretty solid for 2003.
Yeah, a lot of good games.
A lot of good games, and this is just one of the shorter videos, right? Like on the show floor, we'll see a lot more when we get to like my multi-hour long ones, because we gotta have some of those thrown in 2x speed, of course, but unless there is like cool stuff, and then we'll slow down, maybe speed up, the usual stuff.
We'll play it by ear.
We'll play it by ear. But as a first look, especially at the Nintendo stuff, they honestly looked pretty solid. E3 is looking like a pretty solid show floor this year.
Yeah, no, it looks like they have a lot of good stuff, and like I know we mostly saw Nintendo ones in this video, aside from Cameo, because that eventually does not become Nintendo. But but yeah, there's a lot of interesting demos. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the other ones when we get to doing the full show floors.
Yeah, like granted, this wasn't all Nintendo. Like it's Nintendo and then some of the show floor, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know if the TMNT one was Nintendo. I don't quite remember.
No, that's an Xbox one, I think.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, I guess it was multi-plat, but it was advertised in Xbox's conference.
Okay. Right. So yeah, I guess that's it for our shorter look at this one show floor. We'll do longer ones for the next couple, for sure. But yeah, a nice little taste. Anything else you want to say about this one?
No, I think it was good. A lot of fun.
All right, a lot of fun. Heard it here first. All right, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We hope you all enjoyed. But for now, it is time we cue the outro. So frag out, and we shall catch you guys later.
Bye.